This is a Headgum original.
Jake and Amir, two Jews that you can't forget. In 2010, they were big on the internet. But then 3 failed pilots, 2 rejected movie scripts. One last-ditch effort to try and stop their career from going to shit. Segment. Another podcast. Segment. Each app different from the last. Segment. It's the Swiss Army knife of shows. Meet your 2 pathetic hosts. Segment.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking.
Uh-huh.
I got the wallpaper up.
That's good. You got the sizers up? Did you
I
glue
did
the
primer.
wall? You did the primer?
I did the sizer. I did the glue, and I did the do.
Did you do the glue on the wall or on the paper?
Good question. Each strip was a different experiment. First strip, we went straight to the wall. Paper was dry.
Mm-hmm.
That one was hard because you have to use a laser level to make sure that it's right aligned vertically, perfectly. Any left to right deviation will show in perpetuity as you align the next strip,
now,
going
how do you,
to the left to right.
How do you
shut the fuck up while I'm talking? Because you're not doing a good
There's
job.
a question related to wallpaper.
And do you glue your mouth shut?
No.
Oh, it wasn't related to wallpaper. Sorry.
I feel like you really want to talk about it.
You were
And I was
like,
asking
trying to
you
change
about
the
it.
subject.
You just want to monologue about
I have
it?
to like steamroll.
Yeah.
Because like I'm so used to people changing the subject or being
Because
mad at me that I'm
I
like,
talk about is wallpaper. And I guess I exhaust people for some reason.
because it's a lot and it's not that interesting. Like, you know how they say it's like watching paint dry? That's sort of this kind of conversation.
So you have the laser on one side. That's the one you're trying to make level. But the actual walls of your house, they're not level. So you're not putting it, you can't put it completely flush on one side and have it be level. So you're actually...
That's a good question.
Yeah, you're trying to level
that's actually addressed. Yes.
Okay.
You level the right side of the strip. Imagine a strip, a vertical poster. You can't just shove it in the corner and say, okay, let me left align it with the corner because the corner isn't straight.
Right.
So you right align it with a laser level or a plumb line that you draw so perfectly vertical that you start to, the wallpaper starts to curve onto the other wall from the corner, and then you use an X-Acto knife to slice along the edge of the corner.
I see. Okay, so there's a
you
little
want
bit
it
of
to
overlap.
come across. A little bit of overlap on the first wall, and then a little bit of overlap on the ceiling, which, yes, does make it hard.
Right.
Because it's like gift wrapping a giant flat wall, and the glue has the consistency of ketchup.
Right.
A poster so floppy and wet and sticky it won't stay on the wall.
Oh,
because the primer's not doing its job.
So what was the most challenging part?
The most challenging part was not yelling at Avital while she tried to align it while I was holding it as hard as I could, and she was getting snippy with me because she thought I wasn't doing my job. I was doing my job, by the way. I was holding it up. It just hurt my shoulders after a while, so I gave it a rest, and it would flop down, and it would land on her face. The glue would get
covered in ketchup glue. Also covered in ketchup because we had hot dogs before.
It was viscous. It was slimy. The glue was slimy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Strip by strip, it went up 4.5 to be exact.
Did it get easier or did it get more tedious as it went on? When you're on the third strip, are you like, oh, we're getting the hang of this? Or are you like, oh my God, this is so hard and it's getting worse as we go?
Every strip is a new challenge because we started at 9 p.m. and by the third strip, we were having to carve around an outlet and, let's try putting the glue on the paper instead of the wall and see if
what
that
time is
makes
it now?
any better. Now it's 12:45 a.m.
Is that
and
true?
Things are getting,
Why did you?
and about an hour per strip.
Why did you start at 9?
Because we had to prime the wall before that, and that started at 5, and you have to give it 2 hours to dry.
So what does
it has to dry.
You could just do it the next
wall
day?
size. No, because the fucking mounter was coming the next day and the wall had to be dry for him. It really had to be dry for him.
I think that was poorly planned. I really do.
I made it with a tight schedule in mind so that it could be done as quickly as humanly possible.
And is it...
The problem was, drum roll please,
I have weak shoulders.
we hate it.
Oh, yes. You didn't see the wallpaper before it arrived.
No, it actually turned out well. You can't tell that it was a stressful putting up of a wallpaper because the end result, though hard to do, looks pretty good. Unless you're looking very close, you can see some minor imperfections, but from a distance, it seems like it was a professionally placed wallpaper.
Wow.
Let me see if I can find a picture I can share my screen.
And so they mounted the TV. Have you put any of the gallery photos up yet?
No, I did not.
Have you watched any TV programs on the TV yet?
Yeah, we broke in the TV last night. It was nice.
And
nice to see the TV.
It's good? Is the picture quality is nice? It's fast? It's smart? So
the picture quality is good, yeah. The Google software is nice. The art part of it is kind of cool. The fact that it like becomes a painting at rest.
Do you have a painting that you like have chosen? Are you cycling? Are there like
there's a lot of options, and we have a temporary one that looks pretty good with the wallpaper, but nothing permanent. Nor does it have to be.
I can draw you something. I was just thinking.
It's not that. It's not what you can draw me.
Art.
It's absolutely not that. Okay, here we go. Can you see this? This is the before.
Okay, so that's the before. I can see.
That's the before.
Yeah.
Try to ignore the reflection of my naked body. I have like a pretty soft mons pubis in the reflection. Make sure you can't see that.
And then expose the
that's the before.
Deferens.
The before, a little right-aligned television over the media cabinet, white wall.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then let's
see
the
dying plants, fake plants.
This, here we go. Share. After.
Very nice. Center aligned.
Yeah, center aligned, wallpaper wall, painting TV that doesn't even look like a television.
So I know that you said from a distance you can't see any imperfections. I can see top right corner, little divot, not perfectly meeting the wall. Actually, it's dead center, top, little bit of a dip, not exactly meeting the ceiling there.
I'm stopping the share. I'm stopping the
we
share.
had other questions. Does the door hit the end table? Because I thought that the media cabinet was right aligned because the door opens inward, and you're giving it space to open fully without hitting your TV or your console. But I'm curious if the door opens into that
If the door swings all the way to the wall, it will hit the end table.
Okay.
It will not hit the media cabinet. It will not hit the frame. Sorry, the canvas TV.
Right.
Not the frame. Now you have me saying it. And yes, the mounter had notes.
What did the mounter say? Notes on the TV?
Notes on the entire AV setup.
Really?
He asked if we were getting a sound bar.
Oh.
I told him I was eschewing the sound bar. I don't believe in a sound bar. The sound from my TV is fine as is.
Do you have an Apple TV?
I don't. It's we have like apps within this smart TV ecosystem, but not an Apple TV.
I told you my situation at home, which is that we have an Apple TV, and then Jill and I each have the Apple AirPod Max headphones.
Oh yeah, and you guys are watching TV, listening on a headphone.
Yeah, the Apple TV can connect up to 2 pairs of headphones. I'm sure it can connect any Bluetooth headphones, but it seems like Apple likes Apple products, So
yeah.
But yeah, we're both listening on AirPod Max Pros.
Interesting.
And that definitely better than a sound bar. Tell you what,
yeah.
The audio is incredible.
People don't really do that. Why is that the case? You rarely, like when you're watching on a computer, you're always using headphones. I don't know anyone that watches TV with headphones.
Yeah, well, you do now. That's me, buddy.
Maybe you're starting a trend, or maybe there's something awry that I can't think of.
Mm-hmm. It's great. It's great. I love it.
Okay. That's the update there. This is Segments, the only DIY home reno podcast hosted by us.
Home reno.
Now I'm fucking like, if you ever need wallpaper, I feel like I'm your man in a way, because I did it sort of helping Avital put it up once, twice if you include our bedroom with that peel and stick. So now I can do any type of wallpaper.
But you have the laser level, which seems like it's that's a big piece of the puzzle.
The laser level was a bust for camera.
Really? Did you?
Who's to say it was perfectly straight? Not I. It looked fine.
Wow.
But at the top, it was 26 inches away from the wall, and at the bottom, it was 26 and a half. Okay, how do you center that? How do you rotate it so it's perfectly level? The bubble's in the middle.
So what'd you end up doing?
That enough?
A plumb line?
Guesstimating.
Nice. What's your next home project then?
Well, now that wall is done in the living room, what's the wall next to it? Do we do a paint job? Do we change the couch? Do we do this? Do we add wallpaper to the office, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah. And so what about the outside? Because, you...
Not even willing to consider the outside yet.
Okay.
We got to start with the inside and move out.
All right. Nice.
Okay. We asked for quick lightning round style, either questions or segments from our audience.
That's right.
We got some good ones, I will say. Shout out to the people watching our Instagram story.
Yeah, respect. Thank you.
One of my favorite ones is one we probably can't do, but let me see if I can find it. Made me laugh when I read it. It was by user FXL Punk Rapper. Make your face red. Remember that when you were a kid trying to make your face red?
Yeah. What do you mean we can't do it?
Yeah.
Of course we can do it.
How?
We just stop. You have to hold your breath and
But it's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like causing the blood to rush to your head or something.
Yeah, you have to find some force. All right, so I'm pressing my hands against each other. That's number one. And then the other is holding your breath. So I'm going to make myself real red.
You think you're going to be able to do it? It'll give you a headache. I wonder if the white balance in the camera will just adjust accordingly. Jake is squeezing. Looks like he's trying to pinch a loaf. His eyes are now closed completely. His hands are clasped, like he's praying really hard.
Am I redder? I think a little bit.
I think so.
I think a little bit. That was not worth it. That was not worth it. I feel like kind of exhausted. Yeah. My neck hurts.
Yeah. I guess I won't do it, but I'm glad you were able to do that.
Yeah. I got pretty red.
Shane Rover asks, what's your favorite old CH video that you're not in? You are not in this video.
CH video that we're not in. Oh, I've said this before. I love the adults video. You, Streeter, Pat, and intern Max.
Well, I'd really like to fuck your wife.
Like you and Streeter talking about you guys. I think the joke is just that you guys are talking like adults. Like, oh, how was your weekend? Oh, Tucker's a crazy kid. And then at one point it takes the most banal dark turn. It's just like, oh, we're going skiing, me and Cheryl and the kids. Like, oh, well, I'd really, and then your character's like, I'd really like to come. And Streeter is like, well, no, because last time you came on the trip, your drinking really put a damper on the whole thing. And then you grab his wrist. And you're like, I'd really like to come. Oh, man. Yeah, it's great.
Good stuff.
It's a good episode. But I guess I'm glad I'm not in it because I feel like I wouldn't be able to watch it as a fan.
That's right. I like the one you were in with Josh Rubin where you guys are eating brownies and yelling at each other.
Right. Yeah.
So you put chocolate in your mouth while talking about.
Yeah.
I saw your girlfriend at the elevator. Did you fuck her? What?
What are you talking about, dude?
What am I talking about?
Mouthful of brownies.
Did you fuck her?
I didn't fuck her. I'm sorry, man. That's a good one. That's a very good one.
Stuff. Really good stuff.
Himmy name is Evan. Hi, oh my good lord. Hi, my name is Evan.
Himmy name. Sound like frickin' Joe Biden over here. Read the name.
Sleepy Joe and fucking laughing Kamala. Are you kidding me? She's laughing.
Would you rather have a tired guy or a girl that laughs?
Tell me what's so funny.
I've never laughed
about turning our country into a shithole.
Sorry if I don't think that's funny.
Yeah. So anyway, hi, my name is Evan. Best and worst marriage advice. That's kind of fun. You've been married for almost a year now. Your anniversary is coming up in October.
Yeah. I guess the worst advice would be to spend every day wallpaper in a wall.
Right. High stress situations.
Yeah. That's probably not something you want to do. But turning your house into a home, now that's good advice.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, mine is communication. Good communication. Patient communication. That's what you don't want because you need to get your way.
Or the highway.
No, polite, patient, considerate communication. Considerate communication. Let's talk about respect, okay? Because I don't get any in my house.
Oh, a little respect.
I think assuming positive intent, believing that your partner has the best intentions, even if you disagree with them on something. And then bad advice. Phones before bed, just phones in general. I think phones are kind of bad, not just for marriage, but for society.
Life,
Yeah, for sure. Spend less time on your phone, more time in the moment.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you're in the moment means watching TV with two earbuds in, so you can't hear the other person's
AirPod
commentary
Maxes.
at all, right? Yeah.
Actually, Jill, when we watch TV, the only unfortunate thing, because I have like, when I'm watching TV, I don't just like channel surf. You know, we're not just like watching whatever.
You're not on your phone talking.
Yeah, like when I watch TV, we basically watch like an hour a night, maybe less. So it's highly programmed. This is on-demand TV. This is discussed. This is chosen. Maybe we're in a show. So I like to be dialed in and not miss anything. Jill used to be a talker during a show. She'd be like, "Oh, I know what this guy's gonna do. He's gonna do this." Like, "Oh wait, isn't this guy?"
And she can't do that with the headphones. That's why you like.
That's why I love the headphones.
Because you're like,
but what she can do, and what she started doing because she knows that I don't like when she talks during the TV show.
Like, okay, give me the remote. I'll pause and then we'll talk.
We'll just
and
be
then
walking.
I'll restart.
We'll be watching and she'll be like, "Pause it," and I'm like, "I don't want to pause it. I know you don't want to interrupt, but this is a different kind of interrupting."
I'm not interrupting. I'm stopping. Yeah. There's a difference.
Now the real problem is that with the AirPod Pros, there's just a button, so Jill can pause it willingly. Just tell me what's on her mind, and then
she has too much access. That's funny. So you're saying you do like the headphones, or?
I love the headphones.
Yeah,
and her pausing is it's the least of all of the evils.
Okay, let's take a break, come back, and do some more segments, lightning round style.
Yes.
Thank you to Babbel for sponsoring this episode of our show.
Indeed. Thank you, Babbel.
Jake, I don't know if you know this, but the easiest way to learn a language is to just move there, immerse yourself in the culture and the people for years and years and years.
That sounds great. I'll do that. Thank you.
Well, I was going to say that. It's
Bye,
probably
dude.
kind of hard to... No, it's hard to pull off is the problem.
Right.
Yeah, you can't really do that.
Yeah.
The second best way, which is a lot more convenient, affordable, and probably fine, is by using the Babbel app.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, Babbel, which are, 10-minute lessons that are designed to get you talking really, really fast in a completely new language.
Amazing. Then you could get dropped off in the middle of any country you want and already speak the language. You don't have to worry about years of immersion. So it's actually better.
Yes, exactly. And these aren't just normal lessons. I mean, these are just state-of-the-art lessons that are designed, handcrafted by language experts.
Not bad.
No, of course it's not bad. Because Babbel's tips and tools are grounded in real-life stuff that you'll actually need.
Yes, dude.
Don't just take our word for it. Studies from Yale, Michigan State, and beyond continue to prove that Babbel works. If you use it for just 15 hours, it's the equivalent of a full semester at college.
Not bad at all.
And over 16 million subscriptions have been sold to Babbel's 14 award-winning language courses, backed by a 20-day money-back guarantee, so no pressure.
No pressure.
So here's a special limited-time deal for our listeners. Right now, you
Let's
can get
hear
up to 60% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners if you go to babbel.com/segments.
Segments.
So you can get up to 60% off at Babbel, BABBEL.com/segments.
I love it.
Have Babbel, will travel. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Always.
Thank you, Babbel.
Losers.
And we're back. Okay. You know the guess a celebrity's age game that we play?
Oh, yeah.
Evgenimat Beeb
Mm-hmm.
asks, guess a celebrity that's 5'3".
Oh,
Not age, but height.
that's good. Okay.
A 5'3" celeb.
Danny DeVito.
I think he's too short. Let me search. Danny DeVito height.
Height is great. We should also be doing weight.
Height is 4'10" is Danny DeVito.
4'10". Okay.
That's really short. Okay, I'm going to guess Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually really good.
Louis-Dreyfus height. She's 5'3". I won. All right, next
That was
game.
so fast. Let me tie. I can try to tie.
Well, you did guess once, and so did I, so we are
Joe
tied.
Pesci, a.k.a.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Pesh 3.
Joe Pesci. 5'4".
He's inflating that.
My cousin Vinny in sneakers.
All right, great. Good segment. That's one that we could be that could be recurring.
Yeah, that one's a little easier than age because there's not a lot of variance. There's like 8 heights somebody can be, but 58 ages. Actually, let's play Who's One. Who's the most famous 1-year-old?
Most famous 1-year-old. The Gerber baby?
Little baby. Yeah, that's good. All right, do you have one?
Of course I do. Of course I do. 1 second. Okay. Which play on words is a better riff on slice of life? Rice of life or slice of knife?
Probably slice of knife.
Yeah, because it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's just this nice little slice of life that I like.
Right. Slice of rice is like actually nothing. Slice of knife is like wrong in a way that's like you made a mistake, which makes it funnier. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Jarrett Ward asks, debate which Olympic sport you could get a bronze in if you train for a year.
I mean,
Have you been watching the Olympics?
Yeah, as much as I can. I have been a little bit busy during the day, so I'm trying to keep caught up. Right now I have the gymnastics on over my shoulder. I love the Olympics. Track and field is my favorite though. I think that's coming up next week.
Yeah.
I think, maybe fucking pole vault. If I had a year,
Interesting.
would I still have to like record shit, or would I just be able to do pole vault all day?
I think you would dedicate your life to the vault.
Okay, then maybe triple jump.
These are really, really hard.
No, I didn't.
People always say like they dedicated the last 4 years to this, and this is like their like way of like showing off. I'm like, it's way more than 4 years.
Right.
Nobody started training at the last Olympics.
Well, isn't there
it's
an NBA?
usually a lifelong endeavor.
There's an NBA player on playing volleyball right now, right?
An ex-NBA player,
Yeah.
Chase Budinger.
Right.
went from the NBA to just be a professional volleyball player. Now he's competing in the Olympics as a volleyball player.
That's kind of awesome. You do a sport where you just have the perfect body type for another sport. And you're just like, oh, I guess I can actually spike the ball. It's not hard because I don't have to defend anybody. I'm just fucking hitting,
jumping high.
I also saw that.
Wait till Kevin Durant hears about this.
I saw there was the guy who won the bronze medal for like shooting or something. It was just like a 51-year-old guy from Turkey who it was on Reddit. There's like somebody's wearing like two special glasses and this other guy just like comes in, t-shirt, hand in his pocket, shoots, gets a bronze.
I feel like that's a new sport. I've never seen just like a straight up handgun at a target like that. That has to be new, right?
I don't think it's new. I think
it's not
probably
skeet shooting.
Yeah, no, I think it's one of the older sports. I mean,
But Olympics-wise, I've never just seen a guy with a fucking gun that and winning a medal.
There's a lot of shooting sports. There's that one in the Winter Olympics that's just like cross-country skiing with shooting.
Yeah,
like, wow.
Yeah, that I've seen before. That's a good one.
Curling, maybe curling. That one's kind of no. There's a lot of finesse involved. I think it would have to be a shooting one.
I think the easiest way to get a medal is being the worst player on a team sport.
Right.
Like, I could, in theory, get a bronze for being on the German basketball team.
Yeah.
And then I'm the 12th man.
Right.
They don't play me, but I'm on the team. So
you're a bench player. Yeah, you have to fill out the team. That's kind of good. You're more of a locker room presence because they love beating up on you.
I'm a team player. I'm a glue guy. And I still have glue on my thighs.
Is the glue on the paper or on the wall in the locker room?
That's right. And it's really hard to line it up, obviously, left to right, because you have to make sure that there is no deviation. That's the hard part.
Okay, here's a question I don't really understand. You can tell me. Harry Ed 17. Rank 5 items without knowing what comes next. Desserts, states to live in, drinks, etc. I don't understand.
So that's it's a TikTok thing. It's called blind ranking. It's like this filter where they'll give you like 10 athletes or 10 desserts, and you don't know what's going to come next. You're like, chocolate chip cookie. All right, I think I'll put it at 2, but like just because something might come up better in the future.
I see. So we can't really play
ranking
that.
Not knowing what's next.
Okay.
I can give it to you now. I can come up with 5 desserts.
Okay.
List of 5 desserts.
You need to Google list of 5 desserts? You can't just come up with 5 desserts? Come on, man.
I can come up with 2.
I actually had an interesting dessert last night. It was called a Paris breast. Have you ever had that?
No. I've never had a Paris breast.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of discussion about what it was going to be, and it turns out it was really delicious. It was kind of like a donut cut in half with like ice cream and chocolate, hazelnut, or nougat or something in the middle. And
sounds like you don't know what it is.
It looked
either.
like a titty. I don't really. Let me search what it is exactly.
Oh yeah, I see what it is. Yeah, this is it's a flaky donut cut in half, and then in the middle it's like little ice cream nuggets or something.
Praline, I see. Flaked almonds. Mine did not have that. It was clearly a variation on a Paris breast.
Okay.
I'm not close to done. I am not close to done.
Have you ever had an English pussy? It's a pear sliced in half.
Now we can move on.
Okay. Muffins. Blind rank. You don't know what's coming up next, but I'm going to give you 5.
Muffins. These are desserts? Muffins aren't really desserts. Kind of a breakfast food. I would not consider a muffin a dessert.
Okay, cupcake.
Thank you. 4.
Not really dessert.
More of a celebratory.
More of a childish snack. Okay, where would you rank?
4,
cupcakes?
I said. 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheesecake.
Ooh, that's worse. That's got to be 4. So then,
okay, so you're already wrong. The whole point is you have to lock
cheesecake
it in.
is God. You're gonna say something worse than all of that. Cheesecake is 3.
Paris breast.
Paris breast, absolute 2 energy.
Really?
Yeah.
A banana split.
A banana split.
I think you're down to just 1 and 3.
No, 1 and 5.
Oh, really? Okay, 1 and 5.
I don't think anything is that interesting about a banana split, but I do love a banana dessert. It's just not with ice cream. It's 5.
And lastly, pie.
This has been a disaster. Pie, I guess, has to go to the 1 slot, but
exactly.
It's not really
So
there.
you got pie at the 1, Paris breast at the 2, was it?
Yeah. Okay, you're going to go with Lakers.
LA Lakers players who have ever played for them?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, 5 of them. Pau Gasol.
One of my favorite Lakers ever. But on a list of the greatest Lakers ever, or are you searching a list of the greatest Lakers or
No, I'm
any
just
players ever
famous
played for
ones. I want you to rank them. It's not just like their best point scores
Okay,
or
I'll
whatever.
put
This
Pau
is just
at 3, yeah.
Yeah, this
Pau
is how
at
you
3.
feel about them. Okay, Pau is 3. Elgin Baylor.
He was like a Minneapolis early Laker great, but I never saw him play. Supposedly prototype of the modern NBA player who played in the 50s and 60s. But to me, I'll put him 5th, last of this list.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe gets my 1. He was a Laker from my age of 13 to 33, won 5 championships. Best Laker in my lifetime.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Shit. Some people say Kareem is the greatest basketball player of all time.
That's
Not
right.
me, which is why I'll put him 2nd. So it's Kobe, Kareem, Pau, somebody, and then Elgin Baylor.
LeBron James. You feel good about
LeBron
him at
is
4?
a great Laker, but 4 is accurate because he was, in his career, he was mostly not a Laker. These other guys were mostly Lakers.
Okay.
So that's a fine list.
You feel good.
And then lastly, Paris Brest.
Wow.
He went to Gonzaga and played 3 games for the Lakers in the early 90s.
Iconic. Absolutely iconic.
Okay, what else we got? Here's an Olympic question for you.
Yeah.
What's more important, total medals or gold medals? So some people are like, USA's in first because they have the most total medals, and some people are like, actually, Japan's in first because they have the most gold.
It's all about
What do
the
you
gold.
think the ranking should be?
Gold. It's gold. It's got to be gold.
Gold.
I think the
most
medal count
medals
is
is
great.
not as important.
Most medals is important. I think most medals is I would absolutely celebrate that. But I think the more worthy thing to celebrate is most golds, because you celebrate the gold the most when you win the gold. You can't dilute it by being like, and now we have the most total. No, most golds is goated.
Yeah, but then you want to, like, if a country has 1 gold and 10 silvers, that's got to be better than 2 golds and nothing.
Yeah, maybe. But I think that
There's like a weighted scale that weights gold more heavily, but still takes in consideration.
Well, I think there's 2 lists. It's a total medal count and a gold medal count. And I would, if I had the option, I would rather be at the top of the gold medal count than total.
Okay.
But I guess that just means I'm a competitor and you're more of a layman. You know what I mean?
I'm more of a bronzeman. Who finished 3rd best? Because anybody can finish first. Like, you look at Katie Ledecky, and it's like, swim as fast as you can. Oh, and now I'm just like lapping the field.
Yeah.
To time out a 3rd place finish is nearly
That's
impossible.
because there was
and
a
the
battle
risk
for
is so
3rd.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
like,
Ledecky,
if I get 4th, I don't get a medal.
Ledecky just only wins. That's not that interesting. You look at all of the...
Gimme.
There's like all of the
got the
best
record
times
for
for the
most
1500.
bronze?
It's like the top 20 are Ledecky.
Right. Who's finishing 3rd the most?
Yeah. Who's number 21? Also probably her. Spencer Meisner. Spencer Meisner asks, when is bedtime? And I'm actually thrilled to know this about you. What do you think? And hold on, because I have another question. When is rise time? When do you wake?
Yeah.
And when do you sleep? And do you piss in the night? Do you wake? Do you stir? Do you toss or turn? And are you a back sleeper, a side sleeper, stomach? Do you have a pillow between the legs? Do you have a pillow under your knees?
What's the perfect amount of almonds?
What is it about one
Danny. Well, in like the last 10 years, I've been like a midnight to 1 a.m.-ish going to sleep and an 8 to 9 a.m.-ish to wake up.
That's late.
But that has changed since.
Okay.
And this is a Luke update, the dog update. Remember how Luke was having seizures?
Oh, yeah.
Dealing with a sick dog.
Yeah, yeah.
So since I got back in May from being abroad, Luke has not had seizures. So prayers up. Great job, Luke, not having seizures. But the side effect of the seizure medication means he's got a lot of energy, very hungry, very thirsty. So he's like up at like 5:30 a.m. He's like, give me breakfast. So like I have to like groggily wake up and like give him breakfast and like try to fall back asleep after that, which means like I wake up like between 5:30 and 7:30 every day and like live in this weird liminal half nap, half awake space, which means I go to sleep at like 10 or 11 now.
I see. That sounds like me, except your dog is my baby.
Correct. I have a baby dog and he wakes up and I try to like shift his schedule later and later, but it's too late. It's like he's passing out at 10:30, which means I'm passing out at 10:30.
Literally doing the exact same thing. I'm trying to get Gemma to wake up at 6:30 to 6:45 instead of 6 a.m. on the dot every single day.
Yeah. The difference between 5 and like 6:30 is so huge. Like when it's dark out and you wake up, it's like this is not sustainable.
You don't want
6:30. It's like, okay, I fell asleep at 11. Now it's 6:30. I slept enough and it's light out. I can convince my brain that that's a fine schedule.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm trying to go to bed. I'm in bed before 10 every single night.
Wow, before 10.
Before 10. 9.
That's early.
It's like 9:30, 9:40. That's TV off, AirPod Max Pros in the cabinet.
Putting new ones on to listen to a podcast.
Yeah.
And then I put on my sleep headphones for bedtime.
For white noise.
I'm sensory deprivation through and through. Nobody can get a word.
I have an eye mask for when I
podcast-wise.
sleep and when I wake.
I have sleep apnea. I have wake apnea. I'm completely deprived.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to hit that 8. If I can get, I want 8 at least every single night. So 10 to 6 has been what I'm doing. But sometimes
That'd
it's
be
like,
great.
10 to 6 is nice.
That'd be great. And then the best part is like I wake up, with him, and then we're working at 9, recording at 10, and he just sleeps all day. So he's like, yeah, that was a really early morning. I'm going to pass out.
Right.
Like, well, I can't do the passing out part.
Yeah.
So it's not really fair for you to have energy from 5 to 8 a.m.
Right.
And then nap all day.
Need to eat. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not cool.
It's fucked up.
But he has
actually.
a sweet head, so I sort of have to deal with it, I guess. If he was ugly or annoying, I wouldn't want to do any of this stuff.
He's funny, so it's fine.
Correct. Actually, this is a dog-related question. The Rickster asks, if you were dog breeds, which would you be?
I think it's clear that I would be a golden retriever or a golden doodle. I basically would be dingo.
You'd be a dingo boy.
I think Jill says that often, that we're the exact same. Kind of goofy, energetic, incredibly needy, very affectionate. Thrives on praise
and salmon. Eats only salmon.
And also, and we do also both love fish and beef. So
this meal / compound that I'm on / he's on.
I'm eating the dry food.
And I'm eating the wet.
What about you?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of dog I would be. What's a
Shih Tzu? Because you're a shit, you.
I was going to say like a Boston Terrier, a Cocker Spaniel.
Maybe a Cocker Spaniel. I could see
emphasis on the cocker. Not quite a spaniel. Damn, spaniel.
Back at it again with the winter booties.
All right, let's take another break and get some more segments / questions answered after this message. Assholes. All right, we're back. More rapid fire question / segment fun.
Let's keep them rapid.
Evan Does Things suggests rapidly name Olympic sports until somebody can't.
Okay, decathlon.
Fuck. is what's the one where it's
No
like
way. No way.
Ice fishing or some shit.
I don't think that is one. I really don't think that is one.
Wait, are we doing Winter Olympics too, or just summer?
That's interesting. Let's just do summer. Let's just do summer because that's where we're at
individual
now.
Swimming strokes. Like, is breaststroke different than butterfly? Or do I have to say like men's 100 meter,
1500 meter butterfly different than the 200 meter butterfly? Or are we saying swimming
is a sport?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think swimming has to be a sport.
Right.
We can't get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah. So, okay, you're saying swimming. I'll say diving.
That's good. I'll say track and field, or is that an entire genre?
That's
like,
such a genre. I feel like you could go into.
Okay, sprinting.
Okay, let's say water polo. We're still in the pool for me.
Okay, let's say badminton.
Badminton, very nice. Let's say tennis. Now we're talking racket sports.
That's good. Equestrian, horsey sportsies.
Horsey sportsies. Okay, let's say soccer or football.
Let's say soccer, yes. Let's say basketball.
Let's say 3-on-3 basketball.
See, that's sort of the same, right?
Right, but it's a different players, right? Like, are NBA players on the 3-on-3 teams?
They're not. Oh, ex-NBA player Jimmer Fredette is on the team.
It's interesting.
It's 3 different players, and I guess America's really bad at it. It's also a different sized ball.
Oh, wow. So we just don't practice this way. We don't play this sport.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, gymnastics.
Handball.
Handball, very nice. Surfing.
Field hockey.
Rock climbing.
Breaking, aka breakdancing, which
That's
is
right.
making its debut this Olympics.
Skateboarding.
That's really nice. Field hockey, did I say?
You did, and now you're eliminated. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. One slip up, and you are done. You don't get another chance.
I don't even have another opportunity.
No, you do not, and I won the game. Pretty cool.
Well, I can't think of another one, so that's fine. Joke's on you. You made it seem like you cheated, but you would have won anyway. So.
Damn it.
LOL. Wrestling.
Oh, that's good. But the time was up. The time was absolutely up.
Weightlifting, yeah, of course. What thing/hobby/activity from your youth do you wish you still did today? Says MJ Mavroyanis.
Thing from my youth, I guess, play GoldenEye for 2 to 3 hours a day.
You'd be fucking goated by now.
Thing from my
They just added GoldenEye to the Switch.
That's cool. I'm surprised it wasn't there already.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to something from my youth that I wish I still have no responsibility or anything, but I kind of like the responsibility.
I think he was like thinking of like tennis or something, like a hobby.
But I play
kept
tennis
up
still.
With.
Yeah. I guess I
like
would.
Something that
I quit playing soccer when I was like 6, I think, and I kind of wish I continued that because I love soccer now, and it'd be kind of fun to be better at it.
Yeah, same with tennis for me. I basically took lessons when I was like 12, 13, and 14, and then like didn't play anymore. But like if I kept it up, I'd be awesome right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to force your child to play sports?
Yeah, I think about this a lot. I think about this all the time. There are sports that I really need Gemma to play, and there are other activities that are just not even on the table that won't be considered.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes, indeed.
It must be hard because like kids sometimes just don't want to do shit. Like I have a 5-year-old niece and she'll be like, I don't want to go there today. And it's like, am I forcing my child to play soccer?
Yeah.
Or is like, I force my child to do everything.
Right.
And like some stuff they don't want to do.
Sometimes they don't want to eat dinner and they do have to do that. So like,
and then they're like, they don't actually not
practice.
want to eat dinner. They're just saying no. So like, where do you draw the line between that and forcing your child to play a sport?
It must be really, really hard because also like, I bet if Gemma's like 4 or 5 and I have to drive her to soccer practice and she's like, I don't want to go. It's not like I want to go. I don't want to drive her to soccer.
You'd be like, great, let's go.
Like, okay, fine. So
But I think at that age you do want it because it's like kind of like childcare. It's like I don't want to look at you for an hour. This is like a babysitter, and
running
you'll get
around,
running.
yeah,
and
you'll
get
be
tired,
tired,
and that's good. Yeah, and I'll look at my phone.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to hard to say. I don't know that I would like make her do anything, but there's a difference between like, oh, I'm making you go to practice because we signed up for it and all that, versus like I'm making you go to practice so you can be the best in the world, and we're gonna do it for 12 hours a day.
And you always say you don't want to go because you're currently drawing at home, but then when you get there, you have a good time. So
yeah, I guess it'll make itself clear as it happens, as everything so far has.
Do you have one?
Of course. What would your first 3 acts as president be? That's from Sam JC.
Interesting. Let's go with term limits for the Supreme Court. That one came up recently. Makes a lot of sense to me. Not quite sure if a president should be like, all right, you guys are in and you're in forever.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel
lifetime
correct.
Appointments just seem weird in the country that's all about elections and democracy and all that. Lifetime
Can
appointment.
we get rid of the Electoral College? I feel like that's
another bad one.
Random.
Yeah. So all of the stuff that makes it so democracy doesn't work. The lifetime appointments, the Electoral College, and let's go ahead and say 4-day work week. President could do that, right? Nobody's really doing anything on Friday.
I'd like things to be rigged for my pleasure. I want to be in charge of what's rigged for me, not necessarily so that someone else could go in and do the rigging.
Yeah, exactly.
Staring contest, says Mitch Sutphin. $500 to the winner. I think this guy's going to pay us, so we don't have to risk anything. Now, when I say staring contest, do you think laughing? Do you think smiling? Or do you think blinking?
Blinking when you say staring contest.
Okay. Just let me know when.
Let's go.
Is talking helpful? Ooh, I already feel kind of a burn. It's drier out here is the thing. I got to blink. That just hurt. That hurts so fast. Do I blink that often?
Blinking happens so fast. I think I might have just blinked 3 times during that. I'm like, was that a blink? Was that a blink? Did I blink?
I don't know.
People watching at home can tell us.
Can you squint?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
What if I squint?
I was narrowing my eyes. They weren't closed. They were just narrowed. They were at
Make a slit and then look up and down so you're still getting the moisture.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What's a band you wished you liked, says Greatest GHXST.
That's a good question. A band I wish I liked.
You wish you liked.
Uh-huh.
Is it your sister's band?
Fuck you, man. I love Honey Magpie. Little piece of shit. There's got to be like, I'm trying to think of like what's a cool band right now
that you just can't get into. I was making the claim the other day that there are no new bands.
No, there's
like,
I was
the newest band is like Mumford and Sons, and then since then it's just artists.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's fair. Yeah. When we were away with Sarah and Mike the other week, and they were like asking me if I knew all these people who are like, they were like, that's the most famous musician right now. And I'm like, I literally don't know who that is. They forget Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah. Never heard a single song she's ever made.
Sabrina Carpenter is super famous. Mi Espresso is her famous song.
Oh, yeah. That's one that they were singing.
That's that Mi Espresso.
I'm like, that's fine. I don't need to know these things anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's
Chapel
awesome.
Roan.
Yeah.
Charlie XCX.
Those were the ones they said too. I couldn't like, if I saw a picture of them, I wouldn't know who they were. If they were getting coffee in front of me, I'd have no idea.
Yeah, pictures no, but hearing the songs on TikTok and stuff, that's how I know them.
See, yeah, I don't go on social media really, or listen to music in my car. I listen to 880 News Radio when I'm driving around.
Yeah. So are you discovering, like, what's the newest song you enjoy?
That dude Yost, or Yost, I believe it's pronounced, from Australia, who DM'd me when I was in Australia, and I met him, and then I went to his show, and I really like his music.
I wish I liked his music.
No, I love
such
his
a
music.
good guy.
I don't know if there's any, maybe just like an old band that I wish I like had an appreciation for. the way that Jeff likes Grateful Dead or something.
Oh, I think Grateful Dead might be mine because they're playing at the Sphere and everyone says it's awesome. But I'm like, I don't know / like any Grateful Dead songs. So like, I don't think I want to waste my Sphere experience on a Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah.
I got to wait until it's like somebody else that I kind of like Queen or some shit.
Right.
Although I hear Freddie Mercury died, so I don't even know if they can do that.
That's actually fair. But maybe at the Sphere he could come back.
Yeah, there was a Queen with Adam Lambert tour. That seems like we could do that.
Oh.
There was one last question about music that I thought would be good. Oh yeah, okay. Evershed J says 1 sentence take on the Kendrick Drake beef. Are you familiar?
I'm definitely familiar. I don't know. I'm familiar. I don't know the details. My 1 sentence take is I still love old Drake music.
So whatever stance that is.
I'm not
but
gonna.
Do you like Kendrick music?
I do like Kendrick music, but I just feel like I think Drake music is really. I think Drake's music is very fun, and I like having fun, and I like the idea that music is light and enjoyable. I don't want to listen to beef.
You're a pedophile.
Right. That's
full stop, point blank, no ifs, ands, or asses about it.
That's your take on it. That I'm a pedophile?
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm just quoting the man. My 1 sentence take is that Not Like Us seems to be the song of the summer, so I guess he won that beef. I don't know if you know that rap / song.
No, I know that one.
Yeah, so his diss track became the most popular song in America, which is like, I mean, that's the ultimate W and the ultimate L for Drake, unfortunately.
Right. But then wasn't there like
song of the summer is about you sucking.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Right.
Everyone's dancing to it at bar mitzvahs, and it's all about how much you suck.
I guess my take is really that I don't like either guy enough to care who wins or anything, and I'm just like, I'll just keep on enjoying the music. That seems fine.
Yeah. That's fair. But it must suck for Drake, a guy that sort of had an awesome life, to lose this little beef in such a fashion.
For sure. I bet he's surrounded by people that are letting him think he didn't lose.
Yeah, like it's actually not that good of a song, even though everyone's playing it at every party, wedding, and bar
it's not on the radio, dude. They're probably
6 months.
listening to it on Spotify.
I like Sabrina Carpenter more.
Whoever that is.
All right, is there one last one we can go off to?
Let's find it. Okay. One last question.
Unsolicited advice, somebody said. Austin Garza.
Unsolicited advice.
I mean, the headphones while watching TV thing seems to be.
Yeah, that's pretty unsolicited.
That's
unique.
been
great. Yeah.
That's uniquely yours.
I think I've said this before on If I Were You as unsolicited advice, but I've gotten very much back into thrifting. I used to, like, when I was in high school and college, maybe even when I was in New York, early college humor, I was like, would buy everything at thrift stores. And then I started being like, oh no, that's like dirty. I want my clothes to be new and whatever. Maybe around the time when like tight jeans were so in. It's like everything needs to be form fitting.
Right.
And then when Gemma was born and she spit up on my shoulders all the time, I just like went to the store and I got a bunch of t-shirts that I was like, I won't care about these. And lo and behold, I'm back in. I love buying thrift clothes. You don't have to be so precious with them. They've seen it all already. You're not going to like...
They don't fit me very well is my problem. Like, I always feel like they're uncomfortable or cut in a weird fashion. Like, modern clothes I'm so used to, and like the cropped shirts, the thick threads, like the weird collars, the short sleeve longs. I don't know. I can't find one that's comfortable.
Well, it's easier to just go to J. Crew and be like, any medium shirt will fit me here. If you're going to go to the thrift store, you have to find like 10 shirts that you like, and then you have to try them all on because they're not all going to fit right. But when you find one that does, then you can rest assured you can wash and dry it and it's going to fit the same, which is kind of nice.
I got a shirt the other day with is it this one? No. It's like the one where the label and the tag is like by your hip.
Why do they do that?
That's the worst possible location. It's like that can't be good. Like even cutting it is it just scratches your stomach all day.
Yeah, it's wild. It shouldn't be allowed. It's like, yeah, we went tagless up here, so you'll feel it on your rib cage.
It sort of tickles you.
Yeah.
And if you try to get rid of it, it
It'll be
scratches
worse.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just write the tag in. Like, why tags at all? Why tags at all? I guess
First.
is my unsolicited advice.
No more tags.
Just write it onto the fucking fabric.
Print it directly.
What does the tag say? How to wash the shirt?
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. You don't have to tell me how to iron it.
Yeah.
Don't
also,
iron this
That
shirt.
information can be on the hang tag where the price is and everything. Like,
yeah, and then we cut
just
it off.
if you need to, it's there. But generally, we can. You can Google it at this point, bud. You can ask
the tags
AI.
are like a little booklet.
Yeah.
It's a fucking booklet.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't
4
need the
pages up
information.
there.
Just help me cover my nipples, and we'll move on.
Well, I buy a lot of the shirts with the nipples.
The nipple,
missing,
yeah.
actually.
The open nipple.
All right, that's it. Thanks to everybody for coming up with great segments and questions for us.
Appreciate it.
Solid ep. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week. And for more of us visually, you can watch us on Patreon, patreon.com/JA.
Ah,
Weekly Jake and Amir watches over there.
that's right.
So shout out to you guys, and we'll be back next week.
All right. See you then.
Bye.
That was a Headgum original.